All right, post-game party, post-game celebration time. Notre Dame wins 52-3. Holy moly. 52-3. Let me do the math. 7-touchdown win against FSU. A really, really bad FSU team, but I mean, still 49-point win. You'll take that every day and twice on Saturdays, which is today. Man, I lost my voice after the 6th touchdown. So forgive me. All right, who we got? All righty, here we go. Comments. Hopefully you can see you guys again. Again, earlier today when we had there it is again. I don't understand why it says private. That sucks. Facebook user just says, wow. We're going to do our best here, guys, on the comments. Nope, still can't see names. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to have to work on that after the show tonight. Sorry, guys. But 52-3, 49-point win and 7-touchdown victory. You're going to take that every day. That's crazy. So if I'm giving out a game ball today, I know there's a lot of guys that are eligible and could get it. My personal game ball goes to Riley Mills. First, somebody also just agreed with me. Riley Mills. Great win under Virginia. Exactly. Virginia, did they beat Pitt? Is that official?
It's not over yet, but they are winning by 2.
Is it at Pitt or at Virginia?
It's at Pitt.
Wow.
Road Warriors.
Huh? Faison had some big drops, really only downside of the game. Yeah, I'd agree with that. That and the little bit of a slow start, but obviously it didn't finish that way. And right now our old buddy Brian Kelly's down 42-6 with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter in Baton Rouge. Wow. Tough deal. Go Irish. So another person said Riley Mills for player of the game. Defense was on fire tonight. Yeah, golden is thy defense. That was something else. By the way, you'll see as we scroll through here, it says grab some new Dose Leprechauns merch at our website, www.doseleprecauns.com. We have the Golden is Thy Defense shirt. It's an awesome shirt. Grab one, grab 2, grab 3, grab one for the whole family. Leave one for Santa Claus because Christmas is coming up. Just, what is going on here? I can't even post in the comments. This is weird. All right, you want to start going over the stats, Nate?
Yeah, so Riley Leonard, 14 for 27, 250 yards passing, 93 rushing, 1 pass touchdown and 2 rush touchdowns for 70 rushing yards as well. Jadarian Price was the leading rushing.
You right?
I can't talk. With 95. Jeremiah Love, 19 rush yards. Leading receiver, Jaden Greathouse. Yeah, Jaden Greathouse. And of course, the 2 interceptions by the defense.
Luke Tallick at the end there with the pick 6. Jordan Clark. Oh, our Husky wants to come on the show. Want to be on the show? All right, sorry.
So, yeah, we can see names on YouTube and on Twitter and from Twitter, but not through Facebook for some reason.
Yeah, we're going to have to get that fixed. That's really annoying. If you want to say your name first, we're happy to shout you out, but like Amber did here. Amber Sullivan here, so happy to see Indy smack FSU around and hang 50 on them. Really hoping they can keep this going forward. Defense is on fire. Go Irish. Yeah, all aspects of the game we were firing off. Sean Sevillano got in a little bit toward the end of the game, who's one of our guys. Gabe Rubio also had a great game today. He was on the field a lot. Had almost had 2 pump blocks, and also almost had he had a pass deflection. That he's got a ginormous hand, so anytime he gets in there, he's going to have an opportunity to do that. Let's see. Defense, baby. Sorry, I don't know who that is. Awesome game. I had this one pinned here, so it says somebody commented, wow, what a dominant win in all aspects of the game. Defensive sacks, turnovers, pick 6, special teams, at least 3 tips, partially blocked punts, and offense putting up their points. Yeah, shout out to Jadarian Price on the offensive side of the ball, man. He had some really great runs. Runs a lot like Dexter Williams, we've been saying numerous times. The O-line looked really good today. Had a little bit of a heart palpitation when Anthony Knapp went down, but he came back in with the next offensive possession, so that was good to see. Let's see. Another comment, go Irish. If we could have got 1 more field goal, we would have doubled the point spread. LOL. I'd say we did great. Defense wins big games, and I'd say our defense is looking solid. Yeah, our defense is looking elite. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Now, again, FSU is really bad. Their O-line is a joke, quite frankly. I mean, 8 sacks?
8 sacks, yeah.
Let's see. We did have a lot of trouble with Love getting the gap opened up. Yeah, it's just hard to say.
I think their game plan was just to stop Love. Didn't really game plan for Price, so I'll attribute it to that.
Donald La Rotonda, man, Mills and Heinisch had a great game. Yeah, Mills especially. 3 sacks, had the hat trick. Heinisch had a sack. Actually, I think Heinisch had 2 sacks, yeah, and just got a lot of pressure. Though the entire D-line, pretty much from the second series or so on, was just all up in the FSU backfield. I mean, it was really impressive to see. Time for us. It looks like a time for us. I'm not sure what is. Let's see. Adam Wentz says, hold on, where's he at? Dang it. Where is that?
It's up there.
Where?
It's a little bit further up.
Oh, Adam Wentz says, can't wait to see them in LA. Okay. With the convicts in Georgia going down, where do you think the Irish will end up this week? All right, let's talk about that. So we saw right now Utah and BYU are playing.
BYU's up 3-0.
Yeah,
at the end of the first.
It'd be great if Utah could win because BYU is still right there. They're undefeated. Army is the only other undefeated team, and we play them in 2 weeks, so that'll be interesting.
Oh, Oregon.
I think we'll move up 1 spot to number 9. But again, it's really not going to matter until the season's over and the championship games have been played. If we win out, it'll be a little bit of a waiting game. But if the Irish win out and don't have any even like really super close games, I don't think there's a way the committee doesn't put us in. I mean, it's Notre Dame. We're going to draw. We're going to, all of us fans, whether it be at home or on the road, are going to travel. And it's Notre Dame. So, yeah, I don't think there's a chance that if we win out, we don't get in the playoffs somehow. That's what somebody here up 1 spot. Miami will stay in front. Yeah, probably by 1. I would say you're right on that.
I think Georgia stays ahead of us as well. I don't think they'll drop past us. I think they'll be like 7 or 8.
Yeah. So if you guys want your name specifically listed here, I'll put this on the pinned. If you want us to know who's commenting, you can go on the YouTube. It's also live on Dose Leprechauns, which we'd love if you'd subscribe to that too. We're still at about 640 or so. We need 1,000 to be able to hopefully monetize. So head on over to YouTube and click the subscribe button. And again, check out our store, www.doseleprechauns.com. I'll put it in the comments again. We've got some really cool stuff on there. The Die Hard Domer shirts, the Defend South Bend, got some good stuff. So check it out if you can. Let's see. Facebook user Go Irish, LOL. Not who that is. Utah just scored a TD. Somebody just said.
Yeah, saw that.
We've still got it on the Bama and LSU game. That one's just about to be over. So that's interesting. Let's see. Any other stats that are of interest there, Nate?
Oh, well, this is the lowest point total for FSU this week with 3.
This week, huh?
Or this year, sorry. This year with 3. They had their lowest last weekend. It's North Carolina with 11, but now down to 3 with the Irish.
Georgia Tech was a huge win. Yeah, no, that win's looking better. Obviously, a lot better since they floored Miami. 52-3 versus any FSU team with their athletes is impressive despite the record. Us against the field. Bring it on. Go Irish. I love that comment right there. Whoever said that, awesome comment. What's up, guys? Great victory. The Anaconda defense squeezes the life out of another offense. That's awesome. Matthew Short said subscribe. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. 8-1 Penn State. Yeah, they'll probably be in front of us too, unfortunately. But yeah. One other thing I wanted to talk about that I really loved today is a lot of things, obviously. But I loved the fire from Sam Pendleton when on the extra point. Well, right after Love scored, there was some shenanigans. And then on the extra point, there was some pushing and shoving after the ball went for the uprights. And Sam Pendleton got right up in their face, got his guy out of the pile. And, yeah, they got called for a personal foul. So did FSU. But I loved seeing that. Coach Freeman got into him because I think he wanted to get across the message that in general, those kind of penalties will hurt against other teams and when it's closer. But the fact that Sam did that, in my opinion, was awesome to see. Let's see. Poor BK. Yeah, not so much. Let's see. Keep winning and it will take care of itself. Exactly. That's all it comes down to. We can sit here and speculate all we want about where we're going to be. But if we got to beat Virginia, then we got to go to New York, beat Army, and then we got to come back to where we got to go to LA and beat SC. And I would love to just really put it on all these opponents, mainly SC and Virginia. But, yeah. What was causing all this unsportsmanlike conduct? Hard to see from the TV. It looked like it came down to after Jeremiah Love scored his touchdown, the Florida State defender, clearly after he had crossed the goal line, gave Jeremiah Love an extra shove. And then it looked like the guy on the ground from Florida State kind of reached up and tried to grab him too. So I think that got the tempers flaring a little bit with the Irish O-line. And then after the kick went through the uprights, somebody, I don't remember who got pushed.
Yeah,
somebody got pushed. It might have been the holder. Anyways, there was some extracurricular going on after the kick, and Sam Pendleton had seen enough and went after the guy and protected his guy. And that's what it's all. I loved it. Thought it was great. Jason Lynch, I don't know if Marcus knew for sure what happened, but that ASS chewing was warranted. Maybe. For show, sure, but I'm hoping that he pulls him aside later on and says, don't ever do that in a close game. But for today, I'm glad you stick up for your guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Jason and Nate. Sorry, I can't see who this is, but hello. Unsportsmanlike by FSU was because they were getting curb stomped. Yeah, that's definitely a contributing factor for sure. That was an absolute demolition. This team is rolling. Facebook user at 812.
7 straight.
7 straight wins. It's impressive. Old Purple Face is fired up. Yeah, this post-game press conference is going to be epic.
Popcorn,
get it ready to go. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and go watch the rest of this Utah-BYU game and possibly in-screen the Brian Kelly press conference after that annihilation they just took at home. Hold on, one more thing. Elmo Tickle, what in the world? Okay, well, let's do it. Elmo Tickle says, what grade do you give Coach Freeman this year compared to previous? Even when others called for his head, you remain consistent that he's the right man for the job. I think he is killing it. Yeah, he's absolutely killing it. He's absolutely the right man for the job. I don't think I'd want any other coach in the country. He understands Notre Dame. He loves Notre Dame. The players would run through a freaking wall for the guy. I think he's really starting to understand how to be a head coach. And I know it's the whole, we don't want on-the-job training. Well, it's the reality of the situation. But we're 8-1?
Yeah, 8-1 after today.
We're 8-1. We're right in the mix of things for the college football playoffs. I truly don't see any stumbling. I mean, we continue to come out a little bit flat in the first 2-3 series, but then pour it on and just start absolutely dominating teams with our run game and the attitude, and defense is playing with some swagger. And I think you can say it's Golden, you can say it's Denbrock, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the head coach, good or bad. And I think that with that being said, that's all Freeman, man. I think he's just really got this thing on the right track. Recruiting, you saw Jock's brother today was on campus. Faraimo was on campus. Derek Meadows, who had committed to LSU, but let's be honest, I don't think that's going to stick at this point. He was on campus as well. Our boy Cree Thomas out here from Arizona was on campus. I mean, a lot of the guys that are making up this top 10 recruiting class that he has were on campus, and those guys are locked in. Justin Thurman, Mark Zachary, Dallas Golden was on campus today. Just a really good group of recruits coming in. And, you look at who's playing right now starting at corner. You got 2 freshmen starting at corner, Christian Gray and Leonard Moore. I mean, that is impressive. And that's
the O-line as well.
And the O-line as well. Anthony Knapp he's going to be good. Heinisch is young. I mean, you got so many young guys contributing at this point. Jadarian Price. I mean, the list goes on and on. Aeneas Williams. The list goes on and on. So we're in a really good position, guys, and I'm really excited about it. Afraid OSU might go to Freeman soon. That's from Matthew Short. Yeah, that's my freaking fear every time I even think about it, so I don't think about it. Let's see. Mitchell Evans looking like a beast. Yeah, he's coming. He's getting healthy, guys, and it's going to be really, really bad for other teams if that guy starts balling out. So, all right, everybody. See you guys later. We had a long day today, early work day, and came home, watched the game. So everybody have a blessed rest of your weekend. Veterans, thank you for your service from the bottom of our hearts. This weekend's holiday is because of you, especially those that are no longer with us. So thank you all for your service. God bless all of you. God bless everybody listening, service or not. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Remember why we have that holiday on Monday. We'll see you guys next weekend for the Virginia game, literally in person in South Bend. We can't wait to be there. Get Greg to Notre Dame in full effect. We'll see everybody next weekend. Thank you guys for your support. Go Irish, beat Virginia.